Now that we've finished cleaning and transforming our data using Alteryx, the next thing that we have the opportunity to do is begin the visualization process to see what information can be gleaned from this file that would be useful to tax policymakers. This file is rich. It has a lot of data to it, so you're going to want to think very creatively about how it is that you want to present the data. And similar to Alteryx, you don't have to worry about making changes to your underlying Excel file. So you can go ahead and try things and then let them fail if it needs to be, or find success in the case that you find a visualization that you feel produces a meaningful set of information for your audience. Before we can start visualizing, we first have to connect the Tableau to a Microsoft Excel workbook. It could be any file, but in this case we're going to be using Microsoft Excel. So go ahead and click on Connect to Microsoft Excel, select your file, and then click on Open. This is going to take a little bit of time for Alteryx to pull this up because it has these, well, it's a rather large data set, and it's going to want to import the data, so again, it doesn't make changes to your underlying file. We're going to look at the AGI category. We can see that it's categorized as a number because we do have Hawaii in here in total, as well as names, so this is good because this is going to be a measure for us. Likewise, we have all of our data coming across the top. We have some all ages. If we continue to go through, we would have under 26 categories. And then we have our averages all the way at the side here, those last 5-year averages that we were computing. Since our data looks like it got read in correctly, we're going to go ahead and start to visualize it. To do so, you're going to want to go to the worksheet. Tableau is already giving you this prompt. So go ahead and click on sheet 1, and then we can start to see. And I'm only going to demonstrate using one visualization because I want you to have the opportunity to play in Tableau. It's rather user-friendly to find a visualization that you think would be effective. So for this visualization, I'm going to make it very simple. I'm just going to pull down the AGI categories, and I'm going to put those into the rows. And then I want to say, okay, well, out of those AGI categories, if somebody in the state is between the ages of 26 and 35, are we gaining or losing these guys over a 5-year average? So I go ahead and hover over the measure that I want. It turns into what's known as a pill in Tableau. And when you click on it, then you're able to drag it to wherever it is that you'd like to take it. And what we see is that predominantly for those individuals who are between 26 and 35 years of age, we tend to be losing these individuals in almost every AGI category, except for the 200,000 or more, the 100 to 200,000, and the 75 to 100,000. It can be a little bit hard to see just how high this is because Hawaii, the total for Hawaii is a net negative, and it tends to dwarf the other categories that we can split this into. So what we can do, and why Tableau is generally preferred, is because it's a dynamic presentation method. We can go ahead and immediately exclude the Hawaii observation from our spreadsheet by simply right-clicking and then clicking on exclude. And when we do so, we start to get to see that we are losing quite a number of individuals in this $25,000 to $50,000 category. But we are picking up a handful of individuals in the 26 to 35 age range in the higher income categories. You can add labels, you can change the type of graph that you have, you can change the colors that are reported, anything that you want to do here in Tableau. After you've created your visualizations, the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to present those. And to do so, you're going to use the dashboard, where you go ahead and you select the dashboard. And this one's not going to be very exciting because I only did one visualization. But what the dashboard allows you to do is it allows you to select the sheets among those and go ahead and click and have it over. If you had more than one, then you could present this data side by side, vertically. You can present it in tiles. And then as your clients ask questions, like say the tax policy maker says, okay, I understand that we're losing a lot of individuals in this AGI category, but how many are we actually picking up? Can we get a better idea in the higher income categories? Well, if we exclude that, then relative to all the other categories, they still look rather small.